Science users all the way.
Yes, science.
Yeah, science. What's up, y'all? How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well out there in that Sekai. Today we're going to be talking about Dr. Stone. Stonewars, episode 6.
Prison break.
Now let's get straight into it. So, Chrome actually did it, guys.
I know. I'm so proud of him.
And he learned to keep his mouth shut, guys. How great is that?
I know, finally. Or not totally shut, but he actually learned to be...
Yeah, a little more like tactful, right?
Yeah.
With his words.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I love that. He was able to take his one weakness that everyone knew about it and to take it to his advantage and trick everyone. So
He
good
did.
job, Chrome.
Good
Good job.
That's what's
You
up.
did it.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. I love when he tries to imitate Senku though in when he's in the prison. He's just like Man, that's so good.
That didn't work out so well.
He tried his best though. He tried his best to imitate Senku, but you can't just imitate Senku and expect that to work.
Yeah. And it's not about even like the doing that thing. He's actually just like thinking and coming up with a plan, which Chrome does. So
He does. He shows off his thinking skills eventually. But yeah, he goes out there and he starts shoving a bunch of stuff down his pants.
Yeah.
Because that's his main tactic when we'll see a little bit more of that later in the episode, but he loves shoving stuff down his pants.
he sure does. He's lucky there wasn't a poison ivy because he would have been really itchy.
Ooh, that would have been a real problem for sure. So one of the things that he actually grabs is sorrel. This is actually something that's really common in cooking. It's usually used as a fresh microgreen, typically used as kind of like a garnish, and we usually typically use the red vein variety. And it's really acidic actually if you try it. But it has like a slight bitterness to it. It's almost like a bitter lime in a way.
Bitter lime.
Yeah, limes are a little bit sweet, but this guy's a little bit bitter.
I don't know if I'd like that then. I mean,
They look really pretty though on pretty much anything.
it's pretty good for blading. Maybe not so much as just eating by itself.
Another thing I want to talk about is his super like cool, it's just,
I know.
what is that? Not sus at all,
No,
guys.
not at all. And I don't even know how many times he did that. I thought
I think he does like 3 times
at
or
least, at the
something.
very, very least.
Every single time just
I know. And then every time like the guards look at him, they're just like, okay, I guess he's just whistling and doing
he's
that
just
thing
whistling.
again. Like, who does that?
He's just
you
whistling.
know it's suspicious when like you
Leave
look
him
at someone and then they're like, going like this. It's like, what are you doing?
I don't. Hey, if it works for him, it worked for him. Oh, and then he gets the battery, guys.
Ooh.
Someone mysterious rolls a battery into his little jail cell there.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
I don't know. Who do you think it was, Nicole?
I hope and think that it's Ukyo. How about you?
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Or at least hope that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Ukyo.
I know that they make it seem like it was the other
Oh,
Taiju and
Taiju and Yuzuriya.
yeah, like it
Right.
was there, but I feel like it's Ukyo. I mean, like he already like lied to Tsukasa to his face to save Chrome.
That's true.
He lied about
did.
he lied about that Chrome being by himself, going to the miracle cave to
So it kind of
to
makes
scout
sense. It might
the
be
nitric
him.
acid. So
I'd love for him to come onto the good side.
yeah, I still Ukyo.
I know how much you love your white hair, boy.
Oh yeah, bring him to the good side. Bring him to the science side, please.
Please, let's do it. I'd like to see him come to the science side.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, when he finds that battery, what does he do again? Shoves it straight down his pants.
Because that's a safe thing to do when that starts fires and everything.
Something that can ignite and start fires. Shove it
your
down your pants. What a great idea. But Yo doesn't even catch him with the battery, actually. Because he's such an asshole.
Yeah, you know what though too? Right when he got the battery, I was kind of like, is he really gonna light it at night? There's gonna be a spark, and everyone was like, "Bam! What is that?"
Exactly.
I was like, "What are you doing, Chrome? You should have waited. You should have seriously waited." But luckily, it all worked out.
Yeah, and then the Yo just kind of sees that he has sticks and he thinks that's what he was doing.
Yeah, and he starts making fun of him.
Yeah, he just starts mocking the man.
No, such a bully.
I know. He's just calling him like a lowly primitive.
I know.
But yeah, he shouldn't have done this though. Because honestly, it bites him in the ass later,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's what you get for underestimating Chrome.
And honestly, in this scene, like, Chrome really shows some like real restraint here.
He does. You could see he wants to say it so bad. Like, I'm a real science.
I want to talk about my colored flames. But he doesn't. And then he ends up drinking a bunch of water and sweating it all out.
Yeah, doing all these super funny, weird workouts. I don't even know what he had running in place, but then he had some like weird jumping.
Yeah, he has like some like ape monkey hops or something like that.
Yeah, I know there's like a workout called like frog jumps, I believe, but I guess that's like primitive monkey jumps or something.
Primitive hops. I don't know.
I don't know. It was really funny. His faces were hilarious.
That would make me tired though. I'm pretty sure that would make me tired.
I know. Did you see how much he sweat? I don't know. Like legit, that has to take a lot to like fill that vial or whatever he had.
Like what? Man, he was working really hard.
Really hard.
Once he gets that salt water all filled up, he actually is able to break the cordage that's binding the bamboo together of his prison.
Yeah.
And he just one-handedly just busts it open. And he looks pretty damn cool.
That was a cool scene.
Yeah.
Science users, go!
Hell yeah. Science users all the way.
Yes, science!
Yeah, science. And then after he escapes, he starts using his deception skills and he says there's a bear in the prison.
From Gen.
Yeah,
he gets his BSing skills.
This boy learns.
Yeah, I was really, really glad they added that because of course he's learning a lot from Senku, but he is still learning from Gen too. So that was a great addition. Just to be like, good job, Chrome. You're really taking in all the information from everyone.
For sure. And then once he escapes, he shows off some of his pole vaulting skills.
Yeah, I had no idea that he was so athletic.
Yeah, and you know what this reminded me of?
What?
This reminded me a lot of Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So cute.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever played Animal Crossing, but me and Nicole were super addicted to Animal Crossing about a year ago now when it first came out. And then there's that whole pole vaulting mechanic. I'm sure all you guys out there who know about Animal Crossing have done some pole vaulting in that game as well.
Sure.
They should make like a Dr. Stone version of that.
I wonder if someone already has that, like already made their characters look like Dr. Stone, and then you build
that'd
like
be awesome. Yeah, and then but like it'd be more like sciencey based maybe. Like you've collected nitric acid or something like that.
Or you start like actually making stuff. This feels like Minecraft now.
Yeah. And then you kind of craft science objects. That'd be sweet. I'd love that.
Anime style. I'm digging that.
Yeah. But and then we get Chrome kind of just like running away from Yo. Yo catches him and then they have a little bit of a confrontation right here. And then Chrome fakes pneumonia.
Yeah, this was such a good plan, and also give that man an Oscar.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
Was amazing
what an
acting.
Amazing performance.
Also just like the drawings for his face at that part, it was so like dramatic. I was like, wow, that's really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that part too.
Yeah.
Thinking about it also, like this multi-layer plan, if he has like the fact that pneumonia is probably much more deadly for these individuals because they don't have access to medicine or science.
Yeah, not at all. And like this whole time when he's like spitting at him, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so gross.
Disgusting.
So gross and also like terrifying, I imagine, for Yo, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna be like infected basically.
Good thinking ahead by Gen, in case he kind of has this by Chrome. Excuse me. But yeah, he has this whole contingency plan in case he has to go have combat with Yo. And
which I guess he planned ahead because he knew that that Yo's like athletic, he's definitely the stronger type, so he was expecting to run into him, so he had this plan, and I thought that was great.
Yeah. And then I just want to quickly talk about Yo. We get to learn like quite a bit about Yo, a bit about his previous life as well, and we learned that he was a pretty damn terrible officer back in the day.
Really bad. And you know what? I just want to bring up that flashback. I don't know why he didn't think of this, but when he was having that altercation with that criminal, the criminal shot at him and he basically grazed him, almost killed him, right? Yeah. He should have said, I shot that criminal in self-defense, because that's what you would normally say. But instead,
this makes so much sense.
And then he just says like
he doesn't defend himself at all.
He says like these crazy comments and you're like, what's wrong with you? And then he takes his baton and he puts it in his superior officer's face. Like,
you probably shouldn't do that. You might get, fired,
maybe,
possibly.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't even like arrest you for like threatening an officer.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know how this man even passed the police academy.
I have no idea.
He obviously lacks the respect for the criminal justice system that every officer should have.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you have to take like an oath about like you're serving the people and all of this.
Yeah, you're
and
a public servant, right?
He does not want to serve anyone. He looks like he just wants to beat people up.
Yeah, and kill people.
And kill them.
He's like the judge, jury, and executioner all in one.
Yeah, Yeah, because that's what you want in a justice system.
Yeah, but man, this guy is pretty damn incompetent, but he has some pretty funny moments.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't even know Senku's name, for instance, which is hilarious.
The main person that you're all trying to fight.
Yeah. Oh man, and then I really enjoyed the part where he's thinking about his pervy thoughts.
I know, and then he gets lost in thought.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, tries to play it off a little bit.
Yeah. Also, he was making really funny faces right when Chrome also hits him in the eggs.
Oh yeah.
I love that the animation cracked his eggs. I was like, oh.
But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, I really liked it a lot. I mean, I'm just happy Chrome is safe with everyone again, and also they were able to save their Steam Gorilla tank for another day.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. They got to save the Steam Gorilla. But yeah, I'm just glad we got to see an episode kind of dedicated to Chrome, showing off how smart he really is, and how his type of science comes from his experience. Some people learn so much better that way, just experiencing stuff.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's why they have apprenticeships. So people learn on the spot, and it works for people. So
yeah, definitely.
It's good. I'm so happy for Chrome.
Chrome,
he really proved himself this episode.
Here. I love it. Glad that it's not just the Senku show. I'm glad they give a little bit of time to show that Chrome's a really smart guy as well.
He is.
All right, and on that bombshell, boys and girls, that's gonna end our episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing.
Yes, please. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely would. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out, and just making it this far into the video if you're still here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I guess we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See you next time. Bye.
Later.